Okay, everybody coming through. What's up everyone, it's me Pratima and today I am going to talk about smartwatches. Lots and lots of smartwatches. Here I've got budget ones that cost less than 5,000 Indian rupees and some that cost almost 20 times more. But before I get into all that, coming in 2025, I genuinely recommend you not to get super affordable ones from Indian brands that cost like 1 or 2,000 rupees. They look really good at first glance, but I found that they suck at so many other things like software experience and health tracking itself. So I'd really recommend you to spend at least 3,500 rupees because at that price, you can get something like the Redmi Watch 5 Lite, which you are going to absolutely love. There's actually a cheaper Redmi Watch 5 Active 2 for around 2,500 rupees with more or less similar features as this guy, but there are exactly two reasons why I'm recommending this one. Number one, it's got a much better AMOLED display, and number two, it also has built-in GPS for location tracking. And the Redmi Watch 5 Lite will also give you a decent point of reference if you're someone who's into a lot of outdoor activities like running, hiking, or cycling. I also found its HyperOS platform to be a lot smoother and a lot better designed than what you get on cheap smartwatches too. Even its battery life is fantastic, lasting a little under 2 weeks on a single charge. So yeah, not bad at all for a budget smartwatch. Okay, another excellent budget smartwatch that I can recommend to you guys is the Layers Anarch. No, I'm just kidding. It's the Honor Choice watch, which is a bit similar to the Redmi Watch 5 Lite but slightly more expensive. But here you get better app support, you get a slightly better set of fitness tracking features and also some useful stuff like one-touch measurement that reads your heart rate, it reads your stress and SpO2 levels with just a single click. Likewise, the Realme Watch S2 is another one of my favorite budget smartwatches right now, especially because of this classic circular dial and a premium metallic build that honestly feels a lot more premium considering its price. Although I must say that it's not the best choice if you're very serious about health tracking, since it does not have even some basic stuff like built-in GPS. Even the Realme Link app isn't as optimized as I'd hoped, but the health tracking side of things like heart rate, SpO2 and sleep monitoring are fine here. Alright, let's now up our budget to some 10,000 rupees and here I have two choices for you guys. First is the Samsung Galaxy Watch FE. It is the cheapest smartwatch to have Google's Wear OS. And with this, you can listen to some tunes on Spotify right from your watch itself and get turn-by-turn directions on Google Maps. It also has a nice design, a fantastic OLED display, and easily the most reliable health and fitness tracking for its price. I actually compared it with the Galaxy Watch 7, which is literally 3 times as expensive, and I was so surprised to see how close these two were at literally everything. But yeah, since the Watch FE runs on Wear OS, its battery life is not great. Even after I disabled stress monitoring and set heart rate tracking to once every 10 minutes, I needed to recharge it almost every single day. But don't worry, I have another option for you under 10,000 rupees. The Amazfit Active, which can last nearly 2 weeks on a single charge. Here, it does not run on Wear OS, but we get Amazfit's Zepp OS 4 software, which is probably one of the best in the smartwatch world. It is so well designed, it looks just as nice, and it even has some neat features like Zepp Flow, where I can adjust some settings or start a workout using my voice since it integrates OpenAI's ChatGPT 4.0 model. The Amazfit Active is a great health tracker and an even better fitness tracker. From creating custom workouts based on exactly how and when I want to work out, to being able to import my workout route directly to the watch, my daily readiness data, and the incredibly well-designed Zepp app, there are just so many things that I love about it. Okay, let me talk about a couple of killer smartwatches under 20,000 rupees now, and here as well I found some excellent choices. First, there is the Amazfit T-Rex 3 if you're into outdoor workouts a lot and want something with a durable, rugged design. While this newly launched Huawei Watch GT5 makes more sense for a lot of folks, this is just such a nice, well-balanced smartwatch that I'm actually having a hard time even to be nitpicky about. So first things first, it's available in two sizes, 41mm and 46mm, and whether you prefer your watch to look elegant or something with a bold design, the Watch GT5 has got you covered. I also love how Huawei has managed to pack a bunch of stuff for excellent durability like stainless steel frame, 5 ATM water resistance and IP69K rating. The watch GT5 is also one of the most reliable health and fitness trackers I've ever used. The readings I'm getting here don't look anything out of the ordinary, be it when I'm sitting still or trying to catch my breath during a workout. I also love how smooth and responsive Huawei's Harmony OS software is, and of course the watch GT5's battery life is just so impressive as well. You can also look into the more expensive watch GT5 Pro if you want a couple of extra perks like ECG measurement and a stronger sapphire crystal glass. But then again, the Pro model costs so much more than the regular watch GT5 that I can't really justify buying it. Okay, another excellent smartwatch with Wear OS software under 20,000 rupees is last year's OnePlus Watch 2 or the OnePlus Watch 2R if you want to save some money, because other than stronger stainless steel chassis and sapphire crystal glass, there is literally no difference between the two. What I love about these OnePlus watches is their excellent battery life for a Wear OS device. It offers 4 days of battery life, which is so much better, and I absolutely love how creative OnePlus was to achieve this as well. Instead of the power-hungry Wear OS running the show all the time, the Watch 2 and 2R also have a more efficient RTOS software to handle most lightweight tasks like notifications and other background duties like heart rate, sleep, and SpO2 monitoring. That RTOS platforms runs on a separate power-efficient chip as well, so what you get is one smartwatch with 2 processors and 2 operating systems, which is so cool. The only problem with the OnePlus Watch 2 is that it misses out on some health features that you might naturally want on a flagship smartwatch, like ECG reading, fall detection, and period tracking. I also think OnePlus could have done a slightly better job with how its UI and UX looks and behaves too. So if you want a complete package, you've got to check out the 2-year-old Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, which is currently on sale at around 23,000 rupees. Here, it does not miss out on any of those health features, and unlike the OnePlus Watch, its software experience feels much more polished. And man, how can I forget this rotating bezel? There is just nothing like it. The Watch 6 Classic has even received the latest Wear OS 5 update, while OnePlus says that's only arriving in the 3rd quarter of 2025 on the Watch 2. Samsung also takes a win in terms of future software support, by the way, with 4 years of updates for the Watch 6 Classic versus just 2 Wear OS updates on the OnePlus Watch 2. However, the Watch 6 Classic has its fair share of drawbacks. First, its battery life is practically half of what you get on the OnePlus Watch, and you might also notice slight lag every once in a while, and it does not have dual band GPS either. Alright, now let's get into some actual flagship smartwatches next, and in the world of Google's Wear OS, you have 2 options. You can either go with the latest Samsung Watch or Google's Pixel Watch 2. I know you can also get the newer Pixel Watch 3, but it only has a handful of incremental upgrades for almost 40% more money. So getting the Pixel Watch 2 would be more wise. It is currently selling at 36,000 rupees, but every now and then I have seen it drop to 20,000 rupees. With the Pixel Watch 2, you are going to love all the health and fitness tracking features that you get. Lately, Google has also been sewing so many Fitbit features into the Pixel Watch lineup as well, like personalized heart rate zones, body response to track my stress level throughout the day, and my personal favorite, active zone minutes. Now, the Pixel Watch 2 does have a couple of downsides that you must know about. Number 1, it's only available in a single tiny 41mm case, and number 2, this display itself is quite vulnerable to scratches because it's only protected by Gorilla Glass 5 instead of a more durable and robust sapphire crystal glass. None of which is a problem with the Galaxy Watch 7 though. This one comes in either 40 or 44mm case, and it's a heck of a lot stronger than the Pixel Watch 2. Overall, this is the most impressive Samsung smartwatch that I have ever used. It's got the new and fast Exynos processor, which finally feels like an Apple Watch in terms of smoothness. And Samsung has also finally updated its bioactive sensor for better health tracking, while the Watch 7 even gets dual frequency GPS this time. However, if you want the absolute best smartwatch Samsung makes, check out the Galaxy Watch Ultra. It's definitely an overkill and a worse value for money, but I guess the fact that it looks kind of like the Apple Watch Ultra is what matters to some folks. The Galaxy Watch Ultra also has a tougher build with a titanium body, 10 ATM water resistance, a brighter 3000 nits display, and a significantly longer battery life. It also brings a couple of extra fitness tracking features like tracking multi-sports workouts, although everything else is similar as the cheaper Galaxy Watch 7. Okay, so now for all the iPhone users out there are 3 options for you guys. The 2nd Gen Watch SE, the Watch Series 10, and the Watch Ultra 2. So if you want that Apple Watch experience for the least amount of money, then go with the 2nd Gen Watch SE. It skips on a few health and fitness tracking stuff like ECG measurement, skin temperature, and blood oxygen measurement. But for some 24,000 rupees, I would say this is still a great buy. Then there is the Watch Series 10, which has a larger display, better protection, new S10 chip, faster charging speed, and significantly better call quality. Whereas the Apple Watch Ultra 2 is like the ultimate smartwatch for iPhones. It costs almost twice as much as the Series 10, but it is also designed to handle literally everything. So whether you're a scuba diver who wants a dive computer, someone who goes on a lot of hikes in the woods, or just someone who wants basic health and fitness tracking, this thing has all sorts of features to help you analyze your progress and improve your form. And even help you get to safety in case anything goes wrong, thanks to features like backtrack and a super loud emergency siren to get the attention of others around you. All that with just 2 to 3 days of battery life versus just 1 day on the Galaxy Watch Series 10 and the SE2. Alright, so I better wrap it up all now, and by the end, I just hope that this video helped you to pick a smartwatch that's right for you depending on your budget. I've tried my best to highlight all the pros and cons of every single smartwatch after carefully testing them all. So if you appreciate the effort my team and I have put in, please consider liking this video, and while you're there, subscribing to our channel as well. I have a ton of other exciting videos that I cannot wait to show you guys. Till then, I'm Pratima and I will see you in the next one.